Hello Internet, and welcome to my live reaction for Samurai 8, Chapter 3. When we last left off, after Hachimaru is now able to move, he went on a walk with the dog, whose name is escaping me. No, it starts with an H, but it'll come to me when he's named in the chapter, I know. Where he ran into, where after some shit happened, he ended up falling into the roof of this person who only calls themselves Nobody. There are some messy gender issues there, but also they are the number 2 player in this game that Hachimaru is a big fan of. Hachimaru, of course, is number 1. Meanwhile, there are these like pig bandit guys showing up and attacking things because they're bandits, that's what they do. And some of them have broken through right to the place where Hachimaru and Nobody are. So let's jump right on into Chapter 3, Tanking. We open with some samurais and this pig monster and a wolf guy, I guess looking at the rampage of the pig bandits, as this little blurb tells us. And one of them turns to the other. Any survivors? No. Even if there were, we wouldn't make it in time. And the first guy notices something behind him, and there's another bandit, this one less pig-like, with an axe coming at him. There's our translator page. There we go, right where we left off. And then something happens. I think one of them throws a stick at the guy who was charging. And he falls on his back. He drops the axe. Who are you? And the guy who fell over, that's my line. And he picks up a sword. And he like slides it open, but it's not opening. I can't draw it. And the one who knocked him over... Oh, he threw the sword, sheathed sword at him. Okay. And the other one, the one who threw the sword, walks up to him. It's locked by biometrics as a safety precaution. No one can draw this sword out but me. And the guy is still trying to pull open the sword, or he's kind of shaking now. I don't think he's trying to pull open the sword anymore. Are you from the Asagi Castle's warrior corps? Yep. Got a message from around here. What's going on? Bandits on a tank attacked us. We didn't do nothing. What kind of tank? What do you... It looked like, a giant cake! And we cut back to where we ended off last chapter. I'm sorry, right now, it seems that the pages are loading really slowly, so there's a lot of lull between pages. I don't know what's going on there. My Wi-Fi's been really weird since this morning, so who knows. Whatever, we're gonna make it through. Anyway, so yeah, the tank looks like a giant cake, and is moving towards, where Hachimaru and Nobody are. So about your name. I've told you I have no name. No nothing. Let's go with Nanashi then. Is Nanashi Japanese for nobody then? I'm assuming. And this here's my pet holder, Hayataro. There's the dog's name. And 2, like, samurai trainees, notice them. Hey look, what do we have here? No way! That's a real-ass key holder! It's so cool! And I think they were paying attention to Hayataro? It looks just like Master's key holder, except this one is a dog. Awesome! Whoa! And yeah, so yeah, they're focused on the dog. And Nanashi just kind of stares silently. I can't believe you became a proper key samurai at your age. What dojo are you from? What's your name? Tell us how to become a real key samurai. I'm Hachimaru from the nearby village. Nice to meet ya. First of all, you have to know a lot of underwear metaphors. I don't remember those in the past couple of chapters. Or I think I might have remembered a couple. I don't know. Oh, right, Daruma had them. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. And Nanashi kind of watches this and then turns around. I have no idea what you're on about, but it sounds awesome! And Nanashi goes to this, like, shrine with, 3 statues. I think the one in the middle is a Kala. I don't know about the other 2. I knew we were too different. I won't ever be like that. Why have you come to Akala then? And I think, is that a lockball? Or locker ball? Talking to her? I'll tell you. It's because you want to become a samurai, just like Hachimaru. And Nanashi just kind of, like, doesn't say anything, kind of shrivels up in their coat some more. You finally have a friend. And now... Oh, no, there's one in the hand. Duh, that's, left hand. You finally have a friend. And now you probably think that he's being snatched away from you. And you can't shake that feeling. You like him, don't you? And Hachimaru finally notices that they're gone. What? Where's Nanashi? Who? The disciple who was here with me. And the other disciple, someone else was here? And right that moment, an explosion comes and knocks them all off their feet. Ah! What? And Hachimaru kind of like slides and lands on his feet, as is Hayataro. Right as the tank appears. What the hell? Am I the only one who sees the giant cake here? And one of the other disciples, can't you see it's a tank? And then the leader of the pig bandits, will exchange that precious samurai gem for a hostage, Snort. Any one of you will do, just come here. Someone broke into the dojo, someone calls from behind. That's what's going on with our guys, because there's Nanashi who hears that. What's going? And they run out to see what's going on. Where are the teachers? At the canal, I'll go alert them. And then the tank's cannon turns to point their way. Whosoever wasn't listening will die, and blast the area. Oh, blast where Hachimaru is, actually. Stop pointing your cannons at us. Ah! And Hachimaru goes to draw his sword, but it doesn't open. I can't draw it. And then another explosion rings out, and the bandits see it on their screen. But Hayataro has erected a shield in front of everybody. Hayataro, you saved me. Meow meow. Huh? It smells of gunpowder, just like when something shot us down from the sky. So that's what happened. The pig bandits must have shot them down. Okay. That must have been them. And Hachimaru and Hayataro stare down the tank as the other two disciples run away. Run! Bro, these are still alive. Are they wolf samurai? No, they can't be. What do we do, bro? Throw everything we have at them. Right as Nanashi turns the corner and sees Hachimaru? As they're getting ready to fire at him again. This isn't my sword! And he puts his glasses on and he realizes that he got the wrong sword. I guess in the explosion he picked up the wrong one. Got it! That means it's Nanashi's. Why can't I draw it out? And Nanashi realizes what's going on. That's my sword. Hachimaru must have taken it by mistake. It's locked my biometric, so nobody except me can use it. And another cannonball comes in Hachimaru. And Nanashi kind of like crumbles to the ground. Hachimaru! And right then... Oh! One of Nanashi's hands... No, wait. It's not one of Nanashi's hands, because they still have their hands on. But a hand-like thing, I'm assuming from Hayataro, comes over with what looks like a blade. Because Hayataro has some more shield things. I don't know what they're called. But how? And Hashimaru's not doing all right. This isn't good. And one of the right hand, Nanashi, you want to become a samurai, right? Just like him. Then go and save him. He's even holding your sword. I can't, Righty-kun. Someone like me. Tell me, Lefty-san, you know I'm... No, I won't support you this time. Because you... Loading again. Like Hachimaru, don't you? A friend truly sent to you from above is in trouble. Nobody else can save him except you. And then the tank gets ready for another blast. Eat this! Ha! Here! Oh no, those are the samurai just slicing away at the tank. Our swords just slide off its armor. Bwah! Snort! This is Pig Tank in a grade 2 candy armor, meaning extreme hardness. Behold, the invincible house! We've only just... And back to Nanashi. We've only just met. We're not even friends yet. Someone like me shouldn't even have set foot outside. And right hand, if you keep... left hand also more trembling. If you keep hiding from everything that can possibly hurt you, you'll never amount to anything. And the left says, denying yourself like this. The one who will be hurt in the end will only be you. And you're too delicate for that. What should I... You are not righty or lefty. You must be yourself. Both Righty and I love you. That's why we've never complained. But it's time you learn to answer for yourself. And they flash back to Hashimaru with his own sword. Someone who will not draw a blade from its scabbard will never see how sharp it is. And I think Nanashi starts to walk. Right then the cannon shoots another cannonball. You are finished, samurai! And Hachimaru tries to pull the sword. It's not giving in. But just then it does give. Maybe this means that Nanashi allowed him to open the sword. I don't know. But the thing slices the cannonball in half. Oh, no! Nanashi ran over there and pulled the sword out for him. Okay. Nanashi? I'm surprising myself right now. Keep holding my hand, Hachimaru. That way you'll... and he, like, looks at them, and just grins. Got it. Hayataro, you ready? Meow! Where did the cannonball go? Calm down, it's above them. Wait, where are they? And they've gotten onto the flying Hayataro now. And they're now, like, over the tank. And at this point, the pigs finally notice them. There! The two of them jump off Hayataro. Whoa! Don't worry, we're invincible inside this tank. A normal sword won't even scratch. And right then, they cut the tank in two with Nanashi's sword. How did they cut through the armor? It's impossible! And we find out that the pig snout was fake! He's just a normal dude under there. The mask you wear is smellier than your pants. Then we cut to later as everyone's cheering for Hachimaru and Nanashi. And then it's sometime later again, Hayataro has found Hachimaru's sword. Here you are. Good boy, Hayataro. Oh, and you found Hachimaru's sword. Gotta have it on me at all times, or I'll be without pants. Nanashi is confused again. Can I ask you something before you go? You said that we're friends. Not simple friends. We're samurai friends. And Nanashi kind of nods. Thank you. But I really don't want to be friends with you. Huh? Huh? I mean, if you're so against it, I'll find someone else. No big deal. I didn't mean it like that. I want us to, someday maybe cut a cake together? A real one? You know. Oh, okay. They're into Hachimaru. Huh? Nope, really have no idea. You're harder to understand than my master's underwear metaphors. Again, this chapter is loading so fucking slowly. Well, what I do understand is that you're upset. Might be impossible for me now, but someday, when I'm a real key samurai and I've earned a glorious samurai name for myself, I'll explain again. And Hachimaru answers, I'm going to space. To put it simply, I'm not going back to this planet, so who knows when we'll meet again. I will definitely find you. On my own this time. You want to get off this planet too? Space is vast. It's not like stepping outside your room. If either of us fails, we might even end up dead. And Nanashi smiles. I don't mind. But I think I'll stay here for the time being. And Hachimaru kind of grins and then blasts off with Hayataro and Nanashi waves goodbye. Meanwhile, back at the house, I wanted to talk to you while Hachimaru was out. It's important. And it's Daruma and I'm assuming the dad. Yeah, it's the dad. This is not a simple sword, and Daruma has a samurai soul. This is a soul blade. A sword that only the samurai who become keys possess. It's a samurai's soul. Even without my sight, this samurai soul's weight lets me know that its owner is extraordinary. And the dad kind of, like, waits for whatever Daruma is about to say. The person who has hidden this inside Hachimaru cannot be a simple thief. And he puts the soul onto his own blade, and gets it right up in the dad's face. Oh? You're not afraid. Just who are you, really? And also, no person could have missed this gravitational pull. That child of yours, Hachimaru. Just what is he? Chapter 3 end. Next time, Daruma's questioning. Alright. So, yeah. This was... A lot of my problems with Samurai 8 are still around. It's oftentimes very difficult, especially in action scenes, very difficult to tell what the hell is going on. A lot of that is there's just so much, like, extra things, which is a weird thing to say, like, not just debris, but, like, there's always all this random shit, like, hovering around Hayataro, especially when Hayataro goes for, like, a shield. Let me see if I can find a page with Hayataro shields. I hate my... Here's one. On page 13, you know, we see, like, the kind of circle shield, and there's also just all this random, like, flecks of Hayataro around it, and it's really, really weird. And it's also just something that contributes to all of these pages being so cluttered, you know? Which is kind of my biggest complaint with Samurai 8 at the moment. The pages are just really, really cluttered. And I'm hoping that gets better as the series goes on. Or maybe as we know more about it, it'll be easier to tell everything apart, I guess. Anyway, on to the plot itself. The Pig Samurai are pretty basic. They're no big deal. Whatever. They're like whatevs. I'm really shocked that Nanashi did not become, like, a main cast member. It looks like they're going to be more of a, I don't know, maybe a recurring role. Maybe they'll show up way down the line. I don't know. I'm also, so last week and at the start of this chapter, I did make some concerns that I was cautious about Kishimoto trying to really, like, handle any kind of gender issues. And here with Nanashi, Kishimoto seems to have answered it by just, like, not really answering it, which is maybe for the best. Nanashi still has a lot to develop in their life. But it doesn't... What I was really worried about, there's a line that one of the hands says that made me think that maybe Kishimoto would link Nanashi's questions about, or questioning their gender as something that's come about because they're, too scared to go outside, and that as soon as they're confident enough to leave their room, they'll just, like, go back to identifying as male. And that was something that was I didn't think was really a good message, or a truthful one. But that's not what happened at all, so that's good on Kishimoto. We'll see what comes from Nanashi the next time we see them. But yeah, beyond that, the chapter itself, the main plot is pretty simple, it's just a really basic, there's a bad guy, and Nanashi is too scared to actually fight, and then they gain the inner strength to go out and fight, which is pretty simple, but, it makes do. Then, beyond that, there's this kind of last conversation between Hachimaru and Nanashi, as Nanashi, in their own really shy way, expresses their attraction to Hachimaru. And that hopefully, I can't imagine Nanashi will never come back. I don't know when they will, I don't know how long that will take, but eventually Nanashi will come back. And then there's this Daruma stuff. Daruma seems to think there's some secret about the dad, who is still unnamed, by the way. I'm tired of just calling him the dad. But yeah, there's some secret with Hachimaru, and that's kind of all there is to know about Hachimaru right now. That'll probably come up next week. But I'm going to leave this video off here. Hope you all enjoyed the chapter and the video itself. If you did, feel free to drop me a like or subscribe or, do whatever makes you happy, And remember, your life is your own, okay? Bye!